Okay, so we are heading out. By the way, welcome to another video. On this video, we're gonna go pick up a Camaro S. No, it's not a Camaro SS. It's a Camaro Z28. It's actually a third gen. So, that's homeboy Ryan. So, he's actually gonna be the one buying it. So I'm just gonna go tag along with him and connect my laptop and do my tuner thing. So, yeah, we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alright, so what's up, guys? It's another day. It's the next day. We went and picked up the Camaro. My phone died in the process, and it was a really long night. We didn't get home till like 5 in the morning. It sucked kind of, but it was cool. Whatever. We got the Camaro back to the shop, fixing to unload it and show you guys what's up. So yeah, by the way, the little Colorado did perfect. It was awesome. It's a 8-speed V6. Towed this thing like nothing. So 75 miles an hour, doing great. I wish I could have gotten a video of it like driving, because it really was kind of impressive. It's a really long trailer, but anyways, let me show you guys the car and we'll get back to the shop, and yeah, we'll get it unloaded and get it in the shop, and then we will talk a little bit more about the plans and what we're gonna do with it. So here we have it, guys. Third gen Camaro. I believe this is a 89, I want to say. I'm not sure. We have to look at the title again, but yeah, it's a really decent car. I'm excited. I'm really excited for it. Needs a paint job, needs obviously a lot of suspension work. It does have the BMR suspension braces and you know, the diff brace. So we're gonna continue it, and we're gonna try to get probably like a Detroit speed kit. I know they're expensive, but yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do that. I mean, look at that. Or maybe build our own. I've done a few of my own custom links, so I might do that. Who knows? We'll see. But it's set up pretty good under here. It's got a fuel pump over there, no, fuel filter, and all the AN lines running towards the front. This car is LS swapped, as you guys can see. It's got a 5.3, fully built 5.3, not fully built, fully rebuilt 5.3. It has a small cam. I think it's a 224R cam. It's got headers, it's got intake, fuel rails, injectors. It's got a stall converter in the transmission. It's got what else? Electric fans. Yeah, aluminum radiator. It's set up really decent. It's set up to where we can start working on this thing and actually start making how you say it, I guess power with it and putting it to the street. So hopefully here pretty soon we'll see some videos of this thing doing some launches and stuff. In reality, this car, all it needs to be done is exhaust, tune, and I think that's it. And some transmission work. We need to figure out some stuff with the shifter and the gears and all that stuff, because I think it's in a really low gear. But I don't know. We just got to mess with it, figure it out, and see what's going on. Work out the bugs, you know. But it's a super clean car. It's got one dent here, but I can pull that out pretty easily. Yeah, customer was very, very, very happy with this. It's got some rust here and some rust here, but we have a new door, and I'm gonna fix that rust hole. Yeah, it's not a T-top car, which kind of sucks. It's got some rust here too. Well, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix this windshield. I wish it would have been a T-top car, but it's not. Homeboy was okay with that too. He didn't mind. So got a new center console right here with the nice leather. That was a little torn. So yeah, it's actually kind of nice. It's pretty freaking cool. So we'll get this thing unloaded, get it in the shop, probably do a video of a wash, and yeah, we'll get back to you guys here shortly. All right, guys, so we got the car unloaded and off the trailer, and I got it up in the air so we can talk about some things. And it definitely needs a wash, so we're probably gonna wash it here in a little bit. I'm gonna set the camera up to get a time lapse of the wash so we can see how good it cleans up and how good of a paint job this thing has. More like no paint job. Now we're gonna give it a whole new paint job and do a lot of different things to it. The motor's almost pretty much already there. It just needs a tune, exhaust finished, and some like minor button up stuff. But other than that, I think we have a pretty good solid candidate for a street car. So underneath we have quite a few stuff. Now it is still a 30-year-old car, so it's not gonna be pretty under here, but we have BMR transmission brace, and then we have the BMR rear diff brace. It goes all the way to the back, which is great. That adds a lot of stability. So we're probably gonna try to get a kit from Detroit Speed or something for the rear differential to stiffen it up, or we might just build our own. I don't know yet. Okay, so with that being said, there's gonna be a lot of suspension work done. We're gonna do coilovers up front, coilovers in the rear. Well, we don't know yet. We need to figure out what kind of kits we have available and see what kind of stuff we can actually do with this suspension. Although I do know that it needs a lot of work. These cars don't handle very well, especially with all the added power. But I got my laptop out. I'm gonna hook up to HP tuners, and we are gonna start this thing and see what's it reading. I know that the O2 sensors are not hooked up. There's a couple other things that are not hooked up, so that's why the car doesn't run all that great. I will test drive it, put it around the shop right now so you guys can see. But let me get hooked up and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so we are connected to the HP tuners. I got the key on. Let's see if it'll start logging something. We don't have an oil pressure sensor on it. We don't have a lot of stuff. So let's see. Okay, so it had some code. I cleared them out. Let's see what it does. I guess let me move this jack and we can go for a test drive. I guess not. Got no brakes, so but she kind of drives. Okay, so we made it back, and leaking a little bit of transmission oil from one of the lines. It's definitely misfiring and cutting, breaking up, but we don't even have an exhaust on it or O2 sensors, you know, nothing like that. So we will have to wire all that stuff in, build an exhaust for it, and then tune it. Definitely got to adjust the brakes because it does not stop. What else? Obviously tires and stuff, but oh yeah, and then we got to go through the lighting, make sure all the lights work, blinkers, etc., all that stuff. But for the most part, this is a solid car. Yep. Okay, so right now what we're gonna do is move it over to that side and give it a wash and get it all. We got all the leaves and everything cleaned out, looking kind of fresh. No, not really. But well, now we're just gonna go in and wash all this stuff out, get all this dirt off, and yeah, clean the back windshield, clean the windshield so when we test drive it, we can see. What else? Yeah, just kind of give it a nice clean wash and get all the stuff off of it and see what it looks like underneath all this dirt. So we're gonna move it out real quick. I'm gonna start it up and move it out. Should I get the HP tuners? Nah, it should be good. I think we should be good. It's leaking a lot of transmission fluid, so. Yeah, just go around. Hold on, you might want to take this out first. Okay. See if she starts after drenching it in water. Go for it. We got more fuel in it. That should fix it. So we're gonna give it a start. Okay, so we got it all washed up. Actually looks really decent. Wow. Looks really good. Go ahead and move it back a little bit. E-brake. Kind of nervous. Yeah, she runs great. Okay, so now we need to figure out transmission leak, and we need to figure out power steering and brakes. Maybe we can get the brakes to work. Might just need to bleed them, but probably doesn't have calipers or pads or anything. So, and the rear is drum brakes, so we can already imagine how that's gonna go. I mean, the e-brake kind of works, so that's good. Okay, and then once we get oil in the transmission, because it's kind of slipping, because it's got very little, it's leaking a lot of it out. So put some of that in there, and then power steering. I think we should be okay to start trying to do some sort of tuning and well, maybe not, because we need to finish the exhaust first. We need to do some sort of exhaust. So oil stuff, exhaust, and then brakes to get it on the road. So we'll be back. I'm gonna sit you guys on the tripod, and I'm gonna look over some stuff and probably put it up in the air, look underneath, see where that oil is coming from, get that sorted, and then try to put some transmission fluid in it. Be right back. Okay, so let me show you guys what we're working with under here. So, okay, so first of all, we're missing a couple bolts. Missing one here, and a couple over here. But the main problem is this header is chopped off. So that's because those aren't the right headers for this car. So what we'll have to do is probably order 2 headers from Amazon and then have that modified to where the exhaust can come down this way. Fix all these little things. But the most important one for now is getting this transmission oil leak fixed. This AN line is pretty loose. As you can see, it's moving back and forth. So we're gonna have to fix that. But we'll probably get that done in the morning. And then we'll fill this up with oil and get it running. But that'll be it for this video. Catch you guys on the next one. Stay tuned, subscribe, hit the like button, and if you guys got any comments, put them down there and I'll look at them and read them or whatever it takes. Probably won't answer, but whatever. See you guys. Y'all have a good one. One last look. Cleaned up really nice. You can actually see through the windows.